Blossom is back, and welcome back to another episode of South Drives. Today I want to show you my incredible hand for the Renault RS01 prelims. Now, for the past couple of tri-series, there's been a little bit of a pattern. I always seem to kill the qualifiers, but I always seem to struggle in the prelims. This one's a little different though. I struggled a lot in the qualifiers, but I am absolutely having a field day in the prelims because finally, as you can see, 44 and 3, I get to use my baby. Not the Stagers. I was playing clubs earlier, so that was the hand that I was saving. But look at this, okay? I get to use my maxed out Dodge Viper SRT10 ACRX. Finally, I feel like every time we've had like an American event, there has been like rain, or there has been like medium, or there has been like off-road. Did I say American Dream? I meant American Frontier. And there was just no option for me to use the Viper SRT10. And sometimes, you know, you could use like cars like the SCG, which is just better in every way. So finally, my Viper has its time to shine. But not only that, I am using my maxed out Pagani Zonda S. So this is a very rare occasion where I'm actually able to use two of my maxed out legendaries. Now, if you remember, I had to max this to win the Peugeot FAP HDI, and I have no regrets because this car is actually really good. Really great MRA. I mean, this is one of those legendaries, right, where you can get a lot of value out of it, but you have to max it, and that is a very, very big but yeah, you can get a lot of value out of it if you can max it, because it's a bit of an all-rounder. 98 handling, a very high top speed, 100 MRA, and it's a lightweight car coming in at 1,125, so it's actually really, really useful. But once again, I feel like the bare minimum that you have to do is just max out the handling on that bad boy. And then, of course, this event is literally the battle of how many Lotus 340Rs you have, okay? So Canon, if you're watching, I'm looking at you, because this is, you know, collecting duplicates coming into fruition. I know a lot of people tell me, oh, Blossom, yeah, I know you like duplicates, and you like to talk about duplicates, but at the end of the day, you know, if you don't play clubs, you don't need duplicates. People that say that are right to some degree, okay? You are right to some degree, but when it comes to Blossom choice cars, you play clubs or not, I feel like you should get duplicates of them. And as you can see here, this is going to be a Lotus 340R fest, okay? Let's count how many Lotus 340Rs we're going to see. Not a good start, because the first hand actually has 0. The second hand has 1, okay? The third hand has 1. And the last hand has 1, okay? Well, you know what? I'm using 3, and I'm basically 44 and 3. I'm having a great time, okay? Like, just give me some slack. This is the track set that I actually do very badly on. I have a very good hand, but this is the one track set I struggle on because the test bowl. I just don't have a car that clears the test bowl. This is 215, this is 221, this is 220, this is 223. So what am I gonna do here? I need to look for a win. I see 2 win conditions here and a draw. So I'll draw. You know what? I didn't want to start off with a draw, but yeah, I guess it is going to be a draw because I win these 2 races, and this one's going to be a draw, and then I lose these 2 races, but only by 50. So it'll be 100 to 100. I don't want to race the top 3, to be honest, because, you know, we like to play it safe. Everyone's been in that position, you know, where... Let's go, boys! Let's go! Who brought on the bacon? Someone brought on the bacon. 8 points that separated us. Okay, at least it doesn't sting as hard as like a 1-pointer. Yo, we take those. We actually take those. Okay, see, this one is easy. This one I can get wins after wins. So over here, ooh, this is something that I really want to showcase. So I want to show you how good this Pagani is. But once again, you know, it's a big but. The Pagani is max. But everybody knows that the Maserati Birdcage 75 has like bonkers MRA. It's like 110 or something like that. Absolutely crazy, right? And a very, very high top speed. And 1 mile is a very long, you know, it's a very long stretch. But it's close. It's close. Just watch it out. I mean, I should be watching out these races a little bit more. Like, gameplay videos are a little more exciting because at least the backgrounds for all these races are beautiful. And I've talked about this before. I think it's a really good, you know, decision from Hutch to make the backgrounds beautiful because it shows us that they're dedicated to the game, because things like this, backgrounds like this, aren't easy to make. You know, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of effort. All right, let's watch this race, okay? Look at how close this is, and I'm pretty sure the birdcage starts coming back up. 0.05. I mean, that really just shows how much MRA this thing has, right? It's only 121. There's a 0.3 seconds 0 to 60, and the Zonda itself has 100 MRA, but barely we cut it through. I'm really happy to get some value out of the Zonda though, because you know it definitely stings, right? When you have to use 15 epics to get to max the Zonda just so you can win the Peugeot. But I told myself, you know, as long as I win the Peugeot, then using those 15 epics was going to be worth it. And now, you know, the Zonda is actually paying above and beyond that. You know, I won the Peugeot with the car, and now it's helping me immensely in this event. Okay, so who did we race the last time to get the extra points? I don't think he's here anymore. I might have to go with Kraft. I see one win condition. Yeah, this is going to be a draw. This is going to... No, actually, I might lose the Twisty Circuit by more than 50. I'm a bit skeptical about that one because Twisty Circuit has some straights. Oh, Interesting. I feel like I'm gonna go with this. I feel like I can actually win this because I'm definitely gonna win the G-Force by more than 50, right? So that's gonna be more than 50. This is going to be 50. So those are my 2 win conditions over here. Oh, I didn't think this through. Yeah, see, I would have won it. I would have won it if... Yeah, that's a loss. I would have won it if there was a tie. If there was a tie somewhere, I would have won it. But this one isn't gonna cut it. Yeah, the testable track set, that one hurts me a little bit. The Zonda is still like, well, you know, having it max is like really good for the 1 mile still. But obviously this event was curated for the Maserati Birdcage, and unfortunately, I mean, I have it, but I don't want to 1-star it, especially since I have this and it beats the Birdcage. Oh, we're learning something every day. That's actually crazy, because the TVR has 100 MRA. So does the Zonda. So you would think from common sense, they have the same 0 to 60. The TVR, because it has the higher top speed, it was going to win the test bowl. But it didn't. I was not expecting that. Also, I'm just really happy because I found my bracelet. This thing was lost for like a year and a half. Seriously, like I'm so happy I found it again. I thought I lost it forever because like sometimes I walk out of the gym and I forget to zip my bag and things would fall out. So I thought that the bracelet fell out because obviously I used to wear this all the time, right? But when you go to the gym, you take it off because you don't want to sweat it off. Even though you can swim with this. I have swum with this before, but yeah, I'm just really happy to find my bracelet back. This was a gift from my friends from Vietnam. They're not Vietnamese. It's just that so there's this thing in my high school, right, where it was called Winter Rim. I feel like a lot of you guys watching, especially if you're in the States, you might have something similar. You might call it something different. It might not be called Winter Rim, but it's pretty interesting to see if your schools had or have this. And it's basically a program where kids in the school. I should stop talking for a second because I want to see. Can't multitask. That's my problem. Okay, yeah, this one definitely testable. I'm not gonna win this on that. But anyway, with this thing called Winter Rim, it was like a 2-week period, something like that. I think it was like 9-10 days or something. Like it was like 2 weekends and 1 week, where basically, you know, students could sign up and do different things outside of school. You know, you can. Let me give you some examples. There was like, I think there was like ceramics. There was glass blowing. I think on my freshman year there were 2. The first one was glass blowing. The second one was shooting rifles. That is the most American thing ever, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, there was a gun range really close to my high school. I bet all my European viewers are just like, what the hell, Blossom? But yeah, there was a gun range very close to my high school. It's kind of funny because you'd be walking from class to class and you'd hear like, you know, revolvers going off. But it was normal. You know, it was normal for us. But anyway, yeah, because of that, there was a rifle Winter Rim. And then in my senior year, there was a winter trip to go to Vietnam, and some of my friends went there, and yeah, it's just a nice little souvenir that they got for me. So I'm really happy to find it and to have it again. So it means a lot. You know, friendship means a lot to me. I think my best. There were a lot of options as well. Oh, I think we're gonna win this by more than 50 as well. So we're gonna take home the bacon over here. 58, baby. Let's go. 108 to 100. We've seen that already. I want to think about all the trips that my school is. Okay, so there was trips to LA. There were trips to the East Coast. There were trips to New York. There were trips to Boston. Those were mostly college trips. But yeah, there were all those trips. The one that I love the most, my favorite trip was the one that I went on junior year. And God, that was such a long time. It's 2017, guys. That was like 5 years ago. But basically, the premises of that trip was we went to Spain to play soccer. If I can find any pictures, I'll put it in the edits. But basically, we literally just went to Spain just to play soccer. We stayed at La Rosa, which is basically where the Spanish national team stays and trains before they go on international duty, which I think is really cool. I had one of the best showers of my life at La Rosa because the power of the shower is just so incredibly strong. I absolutely love it, and I absolutely love this win as well. And we do have one more. I think we win this as well. Come on, come on, come on. I know that this Honda F has MRA. It's a half mile. It's maxed. Oh, that's pain. That is pain. Oh no, we actually lose the entire thing because of that half mile. No! Pain, 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 pain. That is actually pain. You know what? I think I am pretty safe and secure. I'm actually really happy for 2-1 because this is the baby driver Subaru. It has a silver screen tag. And it's one of the few Subarus I've yet to pack, actually. So if we go into my cars, my manufacturer, a little tangent over here. Then we'll go into the Italian event. Because, you know, gameplay videos can be boring. So I like to talk about different things to make it more interesting, you know? So you can relate with me and I can relate with you. You can, you know, talk in the comments. But let's talk about the Ultra Rares. Yeah, I have never pulled the baby driver. I've always wanted the baby driver. As you know, for a long time, it's wish listed. I pulled the Impreza WRX before. I have used it though. I am guilty of that. But at this point, I have pulled almost every single JPT Subaru. I've never pulled the Legacy Touring, but that's fine because you can win that from the Nissan Nismo Championship. So no biggie over there. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video really quickly with a straight to the Villa. It's Italian 4 to 9. Literally, like if I had a third Auto Delta, I would have used a third Auto Delta, but I don't. So let's see if this fits. No, it's so close. 57 RQ. Ooh, the Giulia would be great, or the Assetto Corsa is not bad as well. The Maserati Coupe Grand Sport would have been a great addition. Now, honestly, I don't know if using the Stelvio is actually the best option here. I think the Stelvio would still beat the Auto Delta on the drags. I mean, the 0 to 60 difference is literally 1.3 seconds. Ooh, but they're two mediums. Okay, that's okay. Two mediums. So we'll put a medium here because that is in my drag spec Auto Delta. We'll use it in a medium here. We'll put you for the half mile and we'll put you for the G-Force. Okay, crisis averted. I am gonna watch the third race. I want to know if I win G-Force. It's 91 to 90. Obviously, you would think that the car that handles better is going to win, but I want to check it out. There's a big 0 to 60 difference over there. I think it's like 4.5 to 4.1. And also, like I said, nice background, so there's nothing to complain about. Let's just wash it out. No, we're safe, we're safe. I might have less handling, but the 0 to 60 difference, and I think the weight difference as well. No, my car was actually heavier. So it was definitely, it was the 0 to 60 difference. And I feel like for the Maserati, the red one that I used, it was a very high 90. Because you know how there's always a decimal behind the number. It was probably like 90.9, something like that. You know, just because you see 90, it doesn't necessarily mean that the car is just straight up 90. It could be 90.9, 90.8, 90.7. They're all very high 90s. But at the same time, you use that knowledge, it could be like 90.1. And that would suck. But yeah, alright, let's see what we got. City streets again. Okay, that's fine. I mean, putting the 64 Maserati on 0 to 100 isn't a bad thing. It's just that I feel better putting like an Auto Delta on it, or not even an Auto Delta, just a Lamborghini Urus or something like that. But 3 city streets. Okay, alright, this is a City Streets event. Straight to the Villa. I don't get the name of this, so if anybody knows the reference, please let me know, because it looks like we're seeing a bunch of like icy, foggy tracks. I mean, it's asphalt conditions, but when you look at the background, it looks all snowy and icy. It's just like, what kind of villa? Like, you go to a lodge in the winter, not a villa. I feel like that's... I don't know. I don't own a villa, bro. Maybe if you own a villa and you're watching the video, you can tell me something different. But, like, it just seems kind of sus to me. Alright, 0 to 100. Let's go. Are we going to get those snowy, foggy, moody? Yeah! Tell you what, though. I do like the, you know, the foggy atmosphere of it. I think it's really nice. I love how they actually took the effort to have, you know, different little environments, like in their environment, different weather. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. You know, it's asphalt and it's snowy, but it's still asphalt, and I think that's really cool. And I think we're gonna go 5-0, boys. So let's go. Stelvio and the Urus. I mean, these two cars go hand in hand. The Stelvio still in it for Blossom Madness, but the Urus, unfortunately, I have an upgrade in this, but it was eliminated. It lost to Simo, the Jesko Absolute, which honestly, like, I don't know, I was surprised at like the fact that it was a landslide. I thought that the Urus fighting the Jesko was going to be a lot closer. I get that the Jesko absolutely is an absolute beast, but then the Urus is the best in its niche. So I thought it was going to be a bit closer, but it wasn't. I'm pretty sure that the closest one is actually the Project 8. The freaking Project 8 of all things against the Peugeot 905P, which the Project 8 won, by the way. Alright, let's go for another one. Yeah, I think this is definitely an event for a 323. Sorry, a 233 Alfa Romeo Auto Delta, as you'll see here, because it's going to win City Street Small, and it's going to backfire if it loses, and I'm going to look like an idiot, but you know what? Life is about taking risks. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. I do not want you in my room, because it's very small. You feel really cramped, you know? I don't want you to feel cramped. There you go. You see, this is the definition, boys. You want to go 233. 223 beats 323, okay? If it's not a slalom, if it's not a hairpin, you can rely on the 230. But anyway, we're 5-0 and up. I'm very excited for obviously the packs. We have a carbon fiber coming up in the Renault RS01. I can definitely strongly say that we're getting a carbon fiber over here. Maybe I might have to fight a little bit if I get targeted. I could get targeted. Why did I click clubs? I thought I clicked the event. I could get targeted out of tier 1 still. That's possible. But out of carbon fiber, absolutely no way. But yeah, straight to the village is also going to give us a carbon, a ceramic pack, so that's going to be nice. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville
Atlantic.
Blonde hair, don't care, look like Leslie Brooks. Pin up girls everywhere with the drop dead look. Swing it side to side as we slow dance to the night. When I'll hold your perfect hand and take you out just for a ride. We'll share milkshakes at the diner and rebel at every hour. We can watch